First, okay, well, let's call the meeting to order.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't quite ready. Let's then welcome everyone to the October 11th regular Board of Selectmen's meeting. The first item on the agenda is to approve the regular minutes from the meeting held on September 27th, 2022.
I make a motion to approve the minutes from the regular meeting held on September 27th, 2022.
Okay, I'll second that, but there's a correction on that, I think, isn't there? I didn't make it into here.
Ben Whalen's name and audience of citizens.
Was not spelled correctly
It wasn't
in the
spelled.
minutes.
Oh, okay.
So just amend the motion, if you will, to correct the spelling of Ben's name.
Okay, I make a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting held September 27, 2022 with the correction of Ben Whalen's spelling of his last name.
Thank you. I'll second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, audience of citizens is next on the agenda.
Tis I, hello.
Hi.
I'm speaking tonight in my capacity as Vice Chair of the Republican Town Committee, and it's my pleasure for the committee to endorse Brian Phillips to fill an open position on planning and zoning. If you've got a copy of our endorsement and Brian's letter. Brian lives in town with his family on Cedar Swamp Road. He's a pilot for JetBlue. He grew up in this area, and he has a bachelor's degree in aeronautical science. He's gone through the process of building 2 homes in Deep River, and in that became very involved and aware of a number of planning and zoning issues that face the town. And you'll read in his letter that his dedication, what he's interested in, and we are proudly endorsing him and recommending that you appoint him to the Planning and Zoning Board.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sure we'll all be in touch
I
with
don't know.
him. We'll get a copy of this to Dwayne too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anything else? No?
No.
No? Okay, so we have, the next item on the agenda is the resolution for an Urban Act Award of $325,000 to replace recreational equipment at various parks. This resolution is necessary for us to move the project forward with the state as far as reimbursement of the money goes, and hopefully in this particular instance we can get that money ahead of the project.
Sooner than later. Yeah.
So what we need to do is enter a resolution into the minutes, and then move that to a town meeting so the town can.
See, well, I'll read the.
I think it's worthwhile reading the resolution.
And this is for the 3. Okay. Resolve that the town of Deep River may enter into with and deliver to the State of Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection any and all documents which it deems necessary or appropriate for a grant of $325,000 for the Deep River replacement of recreational equipment at the Deep River Elementary School, Devitt Field, and Plattwood Park. And be it further resolved that Angus L. McDonald, first selectman of the town of Deep River, is authorized and directed to execute and deliver any and all documents on behalf of the town of Deep River, and to do and perform all acts and things which he deems necessary or appropriate to carry out such terms of such documents.
Okay. If we can get a motion to adopt that resolution.
I make a motion that we adopt the resolution as read.
Okay, I'll second that. And just to bring people up to speed, we applied for this spring, and were awarded from the State Bond Commission $325,000 to go towards the replacement of parks equipment at the elementary school, which has 2 playgrounds. And that, the 2 playgrounds up there, the playground material at Devitt Field, which we replaced only 6 or 7 years ago, but the surrounding area, the turf underneath it, the railroad ties around it, also need to be brought up to speed, and all of the playground equipment over at Plattwood Park. So we were awarded that grant, and we are shopping right now for equipment, but we need to go through this process to make sure that we can do it. So let's see, it's a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Now, the second item, or the next item on the agenda is the resolution for Urban Act Award of $125,000 and that's not correct. I need to correct that. That's a motion for $157,000 for roof replacement at Deep River Elementary School. This, you probably heard us talking about this over the past year. We were awarded this bond last spring, not the first, a year ago, spring 2021. But that bond was done a little bit differently, and we didn't have any information from the state as to what we needed to do. We just finished the project. We're in the process now of trying to get reimbursed for that money, but we need to have this resolution and another, again, at the town meeting.
Okay.
So we'll go through the same process.
All right. Resolved that the town of Deep River may enter into, with, and deliver to the state of Connecticut any and all documents which it deems necessary or appropriate for a grant of $157,000 for Deep River replacement of roofing at the Deep River Elementary School, and be it further resolved that Angus L. McDonald, first selectman of the town of Deep River, is authorized and directed to execute and deliver any and all documents on behalf of the town of Deep River, and to do and perform all acts and things which he deems necessary or appropriate to carry out such terms of the documents.
Okay.
And I make a motion that we adopt the resolution as read.
I'll second that motion. Again, that's just for the roof, which actually was just completed yesterday. So that project, as long as I've been paying attention, has been underway, and now it's finished. So
Yeah, I was on the school board for many, many years, and it's been an ongoing project. It'd be nice to get it all wrapped up.
it is nice to get it wrapped up, and I'm appreciative of it. So all those in favor?
Aye.
Just as an addendum to that, I think it's really interesting, and really, I'm very happy that the state funding that we received over the past, or have been awarded, we haven't received a lot of it yet, but have been awarded over the past year, last year and this year, including the $325,000 for parks, plus another $500,000 or $400,000 for the additional new bathroom and pavilion out at Platwood Park. That comes to almost $725,000 for our parks. And really, I think by the end of this, the town is required, we've got to go to the town meeting with all this stuff. We're going to ask for $100,000 from the town, because the STEEP grant required a 20% match or a contribution. So with all that $825,000, we'll have playgrounds and parks all
Very
around.
nice
Platwood will
equipment.
really be a really great place. It is a great place, but everything will be up to speed and safer and better for everyone to use. So that's a really positive thing, I think, for hopefully next summer.
That park's used a lot, Flatwood's
Yep.
used a lot, and
Yep.
when it's not snowy, it's used all year round.
Yeah, yep. So that's it. I don't have anything else. Although I do want to talk about something that's going to happen at our next Board of Selectmen's meeting. We had the Municipal Ethics Commission had their first educational session at their regular meeting last week. That had a few folks in it, expressed some of their concerns, and I hope were answered. But we're going to have another one at the next Board of Selectmen's meeting.
Oh.
The effort there is to hopefully get that recorded so that more folks can see it and learn about this, because everyone's going to be voting on it at this next November.
Correct.
And I think an educated voter is a better voter. So we're going to do that then, and then there will be a follow-up at the Municipal Ethics Commission meeting on, I want to say, November 3rd.
Just before.
But right before the election, the week before the election. So there will have been 3 opportunities for folks to learn about this and how it's going to work.
That's good.
So.
Are there meetings on Wednesdays?
Mhm.
Oh, that'd be the second.
Okay, then that's November 2nd. Thank you. Yeah, this is, well, it doesn't matter. Just going to talk about election day. It's like as late as it can be. I think it could never
Yeah,
can't be
maybe
any
it's,
later.
it's pretty late.
And it's right after the time changes. So anyway, that's it. That's it for me. Do you have nothing?
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Take a motion
And
to
make a
adjourn.
motion, we adjourn at 6:40.
Second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.